Namaste to you guys. Today I want to speak about failure, how to best deal with failure, and how to really get to actually learn the lesson out of failure, how to get to really embrace yourself in the process more and get to actually love yourself even more in the process. Now, before starting, I want to mention the fact that I do one-on-one coaching sessions, so if you want to work with me personally, feel free to send me a message. If you want to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to send me a message. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. Now, I realize that in failure, we all fail sometimes. We all fail sometimes, and we are humans. We're actually humans, and we have to actually allow ourselves to fail sometimes. Because life is not perfect and we are not perfect as humans, but what I'm coming to realize is the fact that each moment is actually perfect in its imperfection. I have been through failure and I'm realizing now that it all happened for me. Everything that is happening internally and externally is actually happening for us. So if you get to actually take your time to look a bit more at yourself honestly, you realize that yes, there is work to do, but there is also a time to actually embrace yourself and love yourself and respect yourself unconditionally. So the first thing to realize in failure is the fact that you gotta love yourself and you gotta respect yourself unconditionally, okay? And what I'm coming to realize about self-love is the fact that no matter what happens, we should still keep a positive attitude and we should still actually love ourselves no matter what, okay? So the first tool is love yourself. What I'm coming to realize is the fact that we go through rough moments, and I have been through moments where I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. I've been through moments where I felt like I couldn't take it anymore, but what I'm coming to realize, guys, is the fact that these hard moments actually build us. So the second tip to realize is the fact that in failure and in rough moments, you actually get to build yourself. You get to actually be stronger in the process. You get to take control of yourself and take control of your own energies. This is what I've realized in my own journey, that in rough moments, I had the ability to actually take a bit more of self-control and self-patience and self-love, okay? So realize that in essence, there is no failure, there are no mistakes. In essence, there is no failure and there are no mistakes. It's only how you choose to perceive it. And this is actually the third tip. How do you choose to perceive your failure? Because a lion, a warrior, doesn't see himself as low vibrational. He doesn't see himself as failing. What he gets to realize is the fact that when he shifts his perception about failure, he gets to actually embrace and love himself unconditionally. So the third thing is shift your perception, guys. How do you perceive failure? How do you perceive yourself? How do you perceive those rough moments? How do you perceive your mistakes? Okay, what I'm also coming to realize is the fact that we gotta forgive ourselves. Okay, so if we made a mistake and maybe if we have hurt another, we gotta actually learn to forgive ourselves. If we have done wrong, we gotta learn to forgive ourselves. So the fourth tip is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the mistakes that you have done and really get to actually start fresh. Take care of your own energy and realize that there is purpose in every experience that you have had, okay? Keep a positive attitude and keep a positive mindset. Because through failure, you get to see who you really are, okay? We're not perfect. We're not perfect as humans, but we are perfect in our imperfections because we are infinite spiritual beings having a human experience. The fifth tip is self-responsibility. When you have made a mistake, when you have failed, try to actually take some responsibility for yourself. Try to actually put in the work, and especially the inner work, to actually improve your consciousness, improve your heart space, improve your energy field, improve your consciousness in essence, okay? So fifth tip, self-responsibility. Take responsibility for yourself and realize that everything that is happening has happened for you. Everything that is happening for you, okay? So realize that you gotta keep a positive mindset, even in failing. You gotta keep your vision high and you gotta actually learn to express yourself in a different way. And this is actually the sixth tip. Learn to express yourself in a different way. If you have seen yourself failing, get to actually learn the lesson and get to learn from the experience and get to actually express yourself in a different way with the lesson learned, okay? When you learn the lesson, you also learn wisdom. When you learn the lesson, you also learn wisdom. So get to actually express yourself in a different way. Get a new habit, maybe. Get a new mindset. Get a new way to actually see life. Get to actually shift your perception and see what happens. Okay, so I realized that I'm as happy as I think I am, and I'm as unhappy as also think I am. So it's about me. It's about me. It's me who actually guides my happiness. It's me who guides my perception. It's me who guides my behavior. It's me who guides my self-expression. So it means that I actually have a choice in how I want to see life. I have a choice in how I want to express myself. I have a choice in what I want to be. I have a choice in what kind of game I want to play. Okay, so guys, this is today's message about failure. Realize that there is no failure in essence. There are only experiences that are actually trying to teach you something. You get to actually keep a positive mindset out of it. And you get to actually alchemize the experience by looking within and by accepting yourself. If you accept yourself, you cannot go wrong. When you accept yourself, you become beautiful. Okay, so you get to actually accept yourself and embrace yourself and love yourself unconditionally. This is today's message about failure. Guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, we go through rough moments sometimes. Back in 2016, I have been through moments where I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still healthy. I'm still on my purpose. I'm still on my mission. And I'm allowing myself to actually experience everything that I'm experiencing. And I'm actually grateful for every past experience that I've had. Okay, I'm connecting back to my higher self. I'm connecting back to my true being. I'm connecting back to my true essence. And I'm realizing that everything that is happening is actually happening for me. And with this attitude, with this mindset, I get to actually shift my consciousness, and I get to actually shift my reality from the inside out. Guys, thanks for watching. This was today's message about failure. This is my perspective on how to deal with failure. Realize that everything that is happening in divine timing, and you are protected from the higher source of consciousness, from the higher realms of consciousness. Guys, thanks for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. This was today's message about failure. Don't see it as a failure, and don't judge the experience, because you deserve to actually make the best out of it. Much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. Ciao.